What's good, everybody? Rhetorical question, life. My name is Heavy Bree, and welcome to my channel. Today, we have a topic that I want to talk about. And that topic today is our lives. The lives that we are living right now. And the many occurrences that happen in our life that leads us to the present that we are in right now. I'll try to make this video briefer than my other videos. I want to get straight into the point. So, when we're all born, every person, when we're all born, we win this race called the egg race. And in this race, there are 4 million participants in this race. It's a huge race. And the goal is for you and the other 4 million, or one out of the 4 million, has to get to this egg. Once you get to the egg, the first person to the egg wins the race. And the reward is life. Now, for the first 9 months of being in the egg, you're chilling, you're relaxing. You know, you have nothing to do but just sit and wait to be born. But after that was 9 months, that's when the game begins. Once you exit your mother and you come into this world, the game begins. Because they say that life, the world is a stage and we are all players. It's true. That's only half true. Yes, our lives are stories, but it is not a play. It is not a TV show. It is not a sitcom. It is not a movie. Life is a video game. An MMO, to be exact. For those of you who are not to the non-initiated, a MMO is an action RPG roleplay game that's usually played online. You know, people create their own characters, then you bring them out into the world, and you upgrade and over time you upgrade these characters. You give them new attributes. You have them collect money and gold and skills, and you acquire skills over the course of the game. And the game never ends because it's based on how much you can level up by and how much you can accomplish. You get trophies, you get rewards, you get new powers and skills and everything. And life is pretty much like that. That's pretty much what life is. That's why I don't play MMOs, because I'm already playing an MMO. And that MMO is our life. Every day I gain new experiences. I have to acquire things. I need money, so I work a job. I can learn new skills. I can always level myself up. Physical attributes through exercise, mental attributes through meditation, and knowledge, intellectualism through reading and learning new skills. We all can do this. I'm not special, okay? None of us are special. Every single person on this planet, none of us are special, but we are all gifted with the gift of life. Every single person has the choice to make their life whatever they want it to be. And for some of us, because life is not fair, life is good because of this great gift that we get, but it is not fair. Some of us are born in poverty. Some of us are born in dysfunctional environments. Some of us are born with less than the senses that we have. Some of us are born with mental deficiencies that make it hard for us to read social cues or comprehend certain things. But every person if they sorry about that, getting notifications. Every single person sorry about that, had to like clear some notifications. But anyway, every single person on this planet has the potential to become whatever it is they want to become. And people like to talk about, oh, back in the day it used to be better, or the world's just getting worse. I disagree. There are more opportunities and more possibilities to do things that nobody else could ever do in any time in history until now. There are careers that people can get, and no one is limited by their gender or their race or their sexual orientation or like their mental capabilities. And pretty soon, like, you know, there's gonna be a time when, like, you know, people who are handy-capable, even now there are people who are handy-capable who can obtain employment or a career or achieve great things through technology and improvements in science and technology. There was this dude who I think he lost his leg, or he was born with one leg, but he got a prosthetic leg, and he ran across Canada. He did a cross-country run trek across Canada, went there and back. The man had one leg. I forgot his name, and I feel bad for forgetting this guy's name, but like I said, most of my videos are just me going off the top of my dome. But the point I'm trying to make here is we are all capable of becoming who we want to become. But the issue is that we choose comfort over our dreams. We sacrifice our dreams, our goals, and our ambitions for comfort. You see, because when you're first born, when you're a baby, you get unconditional love from almost everyone around you. If you're lucky, if you're blessed, like I said, it's a good world, but it's not a fair world. But we all get unconditional love as a baby. But as we get older, we no longer, and once we learn how to walk and talk and can do certain things and kind of like somewhat do stuff for ourselves, the more we learn to do stuff for ourselves, the more we have to try to gain love from those around us. Because no one's gonna think it's cute that you're pooping on yourself when you're 10 years old. No one's gonna think that it's cute when you're speaking in gibberish at 13. No one's gonna think that it's cute or think that it's exception. It's not acceptable for you to throw a damn tantrum or cry whenever things don't go your way. Only babies have that luxury. Only babies can get away with that. But as you get older, or the more competent or seemingly competent you appear to be, the less people don't care. All right, unless they're your loved ones or people you grew up around, except for them. But if you want love in this world, you have to sacrifice excellence for acceptance. You have to conform to the status quo. Because once you start trying to do things that some people believe to be impossible or incredible or whatever, depending on how these people have casted you, because like I said, life is a video game. It is a video game. Life is a game, but we all think it's a movie. We all think it's a show. And in this show, we're all our main characters. And we have assigned, whether we like it or not, we've assigned every single person in our lives a role in our lives. And some people make the foolish mistake of thinking that person over there is this person in my life. That's who they are. And when they try to do something that's exceptional or try to do excellent things, depending on how we regard that person in our life. If we think highly of this person will become, then that person doing that crazy excellent thing is totally acceptable. But if this person is somebody who you've looked down upon, or you've already kind of like casted as a side character, or some kind of like, if you don't hold this person in high regard, and you see them trying to do something incredible, like become a rapper, become an artist, become a CEO, build an app for like the next big app or whatever, people tend to doubt those people who go beyond what they think that they can possibly commit. I'll tell you this right now, man. No matter who you are, you and the other person are not limited. Their reality, your reality is not their perception. How people perceive you or how you perceive others is not their reality or your reality. You decide how you want to live your life. Just because everyone around you has assigned this idea of who they think you are, doesn't mean you have to be that person, especially if they hold you in disregard, in low regard. I'm not special. You're not special. We are all not special because we all came here the same way. We all came into this world winning the egg race. We've all won the egg race. But like I said, a lot of us, I don't know what happens. Maybe it's conformity. Maybe it's a tragic event that happens in our lives. Maybe it's like our own self-doubt. Whatever ideas we put into our own heads that stop us from achieving our goals and our dreams. Maybe we haven't even figured it out yet. But whatever it is, we all know what we want to be when we're 10 and 17 years old. At 10, at 5, 10, 15 years old, you know what you want to be. You know exactly what you want to be, but you ditch those dreams and those aspirations because you've allowed yourself, not the world, not everyone else's negative talk, not your parents' negative talk, but you allowed the world to dictate who you are. We do it all the time. I identify as this. This is my ethnicity. This is who I am. Oh, I'm from here, so I gotta be like this. I was born here, so I can't get that. I am this kind of person, so I deserve this. Bullshit. That's bullshit. You are whatever you design yourself to be. This is your game. This life is your game. There's no one way to play this game. In an MMO, look up MMOs after you're done watching this video so you know what I'm talking about. Look up the definition and what MMOs are so you know what I'm talking about. But those of you who are initiated, you do know. Look, listen, man. You create your own character, which is yourself. You build your own, you accumulate your own skills. You build the life that you want. And nobody else can dictate to you how you live out your life. Because depending on where you live and where you're born, the first 17 years of your life is a tutorial. You live in this country, you know, depending on what kind of life you have, the first 17 years of your life is a tutorial. And after that tutorial, you get to play the game how you want to play it. But before that, you have to go to school. You have to do what your parents tell you to do. You have to live by the guidelines of your community. You have to obey your elders and just do whatever that they tell you to do, unless you want to rebel or whatever. Unless you choose to rebel, that's on you. But once you turn 18, this life is whatever you make it out to be. I wasted my 20s. I had many opportunities to build myself into something, to go after things I really wanted, but I didn't. Most of it was out of complacency. Mixed with a little bit of fear, with a shot of apathy. I messed that up. I'm 32 years old. I got a second chance to get my life in order, to play the game how it's supposed to be played, which is my way. The only promise we have in this life is death. No one promises you anything, not your job, not the economy, not the politicians. The only promises you get that you will have in this life is death. So until that day comes, you have to live your life however you want to live it. You go hard. You choose your struggle. Because no matter what you do in this world, you're going to struggle for something. If you choose to be mediocre, you're going to struggle with, mediocre pay, mediocre wages, mediocre health insurance, mediocre like friends and spouses and everything. Yeah, but if you choose to struggle for something that's great, for something that's worthwhile, you're going to struggle, you're going to suffer, but guess what? All great things that have ever been pursued have always been worth it in the end. They've always been worth it. You might lose friends, you might lose family, you might end up being but you find new people. You find new people in your life who bring value to your life, who bring you joy and happiness and bring you contentment into your life. You see, because no matter who or what you are, it's only you are the one who decides the life that you want to live. You decide how you want to live your life. No, we are not special, but we are all gifted with this life. How are you going to live it? Peace and blessings. Have a prosperous day.